now is Republican Charlotte City Council member Edwin Peacock. You've spoken to a lot of people who were at that hearing. Did you speak to that father before he testified?
I did not. He's going to be a local hero. He's bringing the attention to this matter that needs to happen. If there's been any positive from this terrible murder of Iryna Zarutska, it is this. This has brought out action from our state almost 7 days ago. Iryn's law was passed. It passed the House and the Senate in record time. It is with our governor, and he should sign it. This is the type of action that we need to take at both the state and then on the local level. My city council acted quickly and beefed up our law enforcement on trains, but we've got to bring public safety back into the front window of all of the citizens of Charlotte, North Carolina. What does this new bill, Iryna's law, actually say? What does it stipulate? What it's stopping is cashless bail. Secondly, it gives us funding so that we can get 10 assistant district attorneys and 5 paralegals. The third thing it's going to do, obviously, is it's going to stop this revolving door problem that we're seeing in the triangle between law enforcement, prosecutors, and sentencing, and obviously bringing those all together. And what you heard from that father was clearly the testimony that you heard from a subsequent testimony from a woman whose granddaughter was murdered and stabbed 133 times in 2020. One of them has served 5 years, but the other 2 that are a part of that murder are still out. So again, this is the type of passion that this judicial hearing brought. You don't normally see that outside of Washington, but it was brought here at the Jonas Courthouse in downtown Charlotte, North Carolina. In the case of Iryna, the suspect had schizophrenia, had said he was being directed by a chip that was implanted in him. His own mother had previously tried unsuccessfully to get him committed to a mental institution. What needs to happen with people like that man who are out on the street, living on the street, kicked out of his home because he's so mentally ill, and he's that mentally ill out there able to assault people? Iryn's law is going to close that gap instantly. He was obviously committed under multiple, he had 14 arrests, and a couple of those, obviously, it indicated he'd had issues mentally. No more will that happen again. If he'd been involuntarily this law would allow for people like him to be committed involuntarily? Well, they would allow him to be the IC would come through, but what would happen is that obviously once he's got the IC, it's going to change the rules completely about whether they're going to release him before trial at all. And obviously when you remove cashless bail from the situation, he never should have been on the streets. Edwin Peacock, as you said it, Steve Federico, that father, powerful statement. Amazing. Very powerful. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Elizabeth.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.